Hey there, all you other mages in the multiverse. This is the Green Mage coming at you with a daily magic thought. And I have been thinking today about formats. I'm not talking about your type of text or the way that you compose a letter or a document. I'm talking about the different ways to play Magic the Gathering. There are several different types of formats. There are sanctioned formats, unsanctioned formats. A sanctioned format is something like Legacy, Vintage, Modern, Standard, Commander. But I know that there are unsanctioned formats, such as I think Archenemy and some different things you can do with Pauper and Peasant. But there are so many different ways to play Magic, and it really reminds me of the diversity of the community that plays. And because the community is so diverse, it's no wonder that there are so many distinct and diverse ways that we can play Magic. One of my favorite formats, I would say, though, is Limited. If for those of you who do not know what Limited is, there are two kinds of Limited. There is Draft, which means that you're picking a card from a pack. You start with 3 packs. You open up the pack, you take a card, you pass the pack to the left, and so you keep taking a card and passing left until there's no more cards left in the pack. And then you open the second pack, take a card and pass all the way to the right, and you just keep taking cards until there's no cards left. And then you do the same for the last pack, and then you build a deck out of 40. Out of those 45 cards, you want to build a 40-card deck, 23 creatures and spells, and then 17 lands. And then there's the other type of Limited called Sealed, which Sealed is where you get 6 packs of cards, and then you divvy them up into the different colors, and then you add your lands, and you build a 40-card deck. And that's what a pre-release is. A pre-release is building a sealed deck. And so I just came home from the Amonkhet pre-release. I really enjoyed myself. I went 3-1 in a 4-round event. Had a great time, won about 4 different packs, pulled Hazoret the Fervent, and just really enjoyed myself. So, but I'm curious to hear what kind of formats you guys like. Do you have an unsanctioned format, something that we don't know about, that might be a really fun thing to do, something that we could look into? I would really love to hear from you. If you'd like to call into the show, I would love you to do that. I will listen to it. If it's appropriate, I'll play it on air. If you would like to tweet at me, you can do so. I'm at thegreenmage14 on Twitter. I would love to tweet back and forth with you about the different formats you play, about the diverse ways you interact with the game of Magic. And if you would be so kind as to share this segment on any sort of your social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, etc., if you'll like it and subscribe to it and just leave any sort of helpful comments, I'd greatly appreciate it. And I'd love to interact with you. I have some listeners. I'd like a few more. So until tomorrow, I am the Green Mage, and that's been your Daily Magic Thought.